What's up, coders? Wes Rebel Scum back with another CGC unboxing. I'm very excited about this. This box consists of 10 books, 4 of which are Tim's, 6 are mine. This is one of the bigger submissions we've ever made value-wise and coolness factor-wise. Inside are a ton of keys, neat books that you don't really come across from time to time, and classic covers. So sit back, relax, get ready. Here we go. If you guys haven't yet, please consider subscribing to the Codex Comic Station. We'd really appreciate your support. All right. Let's get this box turned around so we can go in order here. All right, so I'm going to do, as usual, the first 4 books I'm going to do are Tim's, and we'll go through those. All right. Yes. Starting out with a banger, guys. I think I might have just showed the grade. New Teen Titans, number 2. First appearance of Deathstroke, the Terminator. First appearance of Trigon and Cameo. This is a fantastic key. If you remember from... I believe he got this at the Smoky Mountain Collectible Showcase in trade. This is a beautiful copy, beautiful copy. We were expecting anywhere between an 8.5 and a 9.4. I mean, it's that pretty. It's crisp. We did have every one of these books was pressed and cleaned, so as we usually do. So without further ado, this is a newsstand edition too. Wanted to notate that since it does say it there. Pretty big key, and without further ado, here we go. 9.0, very nice. Right there where we kind of expected it to be. Boy, this is a beautiful book, guys. And a great key to anybody's collection. All right, moving right along here. Okay. All right. Amazing Spider-Man number 4. This is the first appearance of Silk. Now, if you don't recognize this cover, that's because this is a 1 in 10 variant. Okay. This book here has some real value at the higher grades. We're talking $700-800, I think, for the, or maybe not quite that, but it's high. It's high. You don't really come across these very often. Yeah, what more is there to say about that? This is back from September of 2014. This is the Ramos variant cover, 1 in 10. All right, without further ado, here we go. 9.2. Okay, we were expecting a little higher than that. I'm going to have to go check those graders notes on that to see what the issue is. We were expecting 9.4 to a 9.8, to be honest with you. So I'm a little disappointed in that grade, but we'll check the graders notes and we'll put what the graders note says down below so you guys can see what's going on with these books. So okay, moving right along. Okay, can't win them all. All right, next book up. Classic. ASM 361, First Carnage. Everybody knows this book. It is a newsstand. It does notate it right there. Classic book, classic cover. This is one of those books that you just kind of need in your collection. I mean, everybody's got to have it. So we were expecting around an 8.5, 9.0, somewhere in that general range. It did have a few ticks here and there, 1 or 2, very small. The corners are nice and sharp. There's a little blunting on this corner here, but nothing bad. The back looks really good too. So yeah, let's see what we got. 9.0. Okay. Yep, that's kind of where we were. Better than the 8.5 that we were kind of thinking it might be. So 9.0, can't go wrong with that. I've got a, I believe a 9.6 or 9.4, 9.6 in this, but anything 9.0 or above, I mean, you can't complain. That's a great book to have. It's a great key, an important key. All right, last one of Tim's books here. The grade. Oh, no, wait. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and, since I already pulled it up, this is actually my book here. Sorry. Gargoyles number 1. It is a newsstand. This was bought in a very large collection that I bought about 6 months ago or so. It's a fantastic book. It is crisp, crisp, crisp. If you remember, Tim has sent one of these in and got a 9.8. So I'm hoping to get the 9.8. Usually that means I'm going to be a 9.6, so we'll see. But in reality, this should get a 9.8. There was not a blemish on it. So, and there's some value at a 9.8. I believe it's in the 350 range, 320, 350 range. So that'd be exciting as well. All right, let's see what we got. Yes, 9.8. 9.8. Excellent. I matched you, Tim. I matched you. You didn't beat me this time. All right. Cool. Moving on. Where is the one? I think this is Tim's last book here. Yes. All right. Check it out, guys. Batman number 423. It's that classic McFarlane cover. This is the second printing. Very cool. This was very clean, very crisp. The corners look great. The color just pops. Look at that. It's just a beautiful, beautiful cover. The back looks good. Yeah, no, there wasn't really a lot wrong with this book. So we're expecting a high grade, 9.4, 9.6, maybe the 9.8, maybe the 9.8, and there's some real value there at 9.8. 9.6 has some value too, so we'll see. All right, come on, 9.8. Oh, 9.6. 9.6 in this book. Are you kidding me? Man, that is beautiful. I've got a copy of this. It is nowhere near as nice as this, and it's a third print. Nothing wrong with that, but mine might get an 8.0 if I were to send it in, which is why I'm not sending it in. But this, Tim, you've got to be happy about that. I mean, man, I'm jealous of you on that one. All right, now officially moving on to my books. All right, next one up. Let's see what we got here. G.I. Joe number 150. All right. So this is from July of 1994. There's no real key significance to this book, at least not that I know of, and it certainly isn't written there if there is. I sent this in for a couple reasons. Number one, it's a really cool cover. Number two, the higher numbers, the 130s on up, are very low print runs. So that means that they've got some value. I'm not a huge G.I. Joe comic book fan. I did love the cartoon and the toys growing up, of course. I wasn't a huge G.I. Joe comic book fan. This one was, just out of honesty, this one was sent in probably for resale at some point or trade. And I'm hoping for the 9.8. It is in fantastic condition. Fantastic condition. We couldn't really see much wrong at all on it. You're sensing a trend here with these books. We usually don't send the rough ones in, but this is definitely one of the ones that's beautiful. So hoping for a 9.8, 9.6 would be okay too, but I think we're really pulling for. I am pulling for that 9.8 there. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, 9.6. I can't complain about that. It's still got some value there. It's still got some trade value. And it's one of these books that it's kind of sought after because of its rarity. So it's a good book to have, and it's a good book to get slabbed and preserved. So very happy about that. Okay, can't complain. All right, next one up. Here we go. Okay, this one's cool. Spawn number 1, newsstand. And it notates it there. First appearance of Spawn, second image of the Image logo, and pull-out poster. Okay. Beautiful copy. What's there to say about this one? There are tens of thousands of them graded. Fewer so with these, which means why when these get the high grade, especially a 9.8, which we're hoping for, you've got some serious value there. I'm not exactly sure what a 9.8 goes for, but I know it's close to double what the direct goes for. So without further ado, Spawn number 1 in a 9.8. A 9.8. Man, that one makes me happy. I'm very pleased with that. I'm very pleased with that. You don't come across the 9.8 in newsstand nearly as much as you would think you would. Oh my gosh. Man, sorry, I'm just admiring this book. I'm very happy about that. This is a keeper. This is a keeper for me for sure. And I'm not even a huge Spawn fan, but I know that that's cool. So, very cool. Moving right along, here we go. All right, let's see. Okay. V for Vendetta, okay. Back from 1988, DC Comics. It's a wraparound cover. It's the first of a 10-part series back in the day. I sent this in, honestly, because of what the value could be at a 9.8 for either for sale or trade. I don't have a lot of interest in this story or this storyline, but I thought that, hey, a 9.8 runs in the 175 to 200 range. That seems like some good trade value possibly. I didn't have hardly anything in this book other than what I what I paid to send it to get graded. So it just was a no-brainer for me. And I thought maybe somebody would love to have it in their collection. So I'm expecting a 9.6 or a 9.8 out of this. It's really crisp and clean, looks good. And so, yeah, not much more to say about that book. So let's see what we got. Oh, good. 9.2. Oh, I got hit on that one. I'll have to check the grader's notes on that one as well. One thing I am noticing about this submission are the cases, they're scuff-free, so I'm happy about that. This is me finding a silver lining, clearly. The scuff-free, that little issue with the interior well that they were having last month, or last couple months, I don't seem to be suffering from that or a victim of that, so that's really good. So if there's a silver lining, at least so far, the cases have been in good shape. So, all right, here we go. All right, next one up. Here we go. Blade, the Vampire Hunter, #1, from July of 1994. I sent this one in because it's a really cool cover, and I wanted it. So it's got that chrome, that 90s chrome. I just wanted it. And it was in fantastic condition, so I knew there was a case or a chance for the 9.8. And for these types of books, it's like, get the 9.8 or don't bother. So that's kind of where I was with that. So really hoping for the 9.8 here. Here we go. Yes. Okay, good. 9.8. Good decision. I'm happy with that. That'll be a great addition to my collection. And yeah, it's very cool. All right. Moving on. All right, last book. This one is a doozy. Okay. This one is really cool. All right, check it out. Mortal Kombat Blood and Thunder by Malibu Comics, #1. This is from 1994. This is the limited edition. I'm actually pretty sure, I could be wrong, I'm pretty sure this is a retailer incentive variant. I could be wrong about that part. But regardless, it's the holographic cover or hologram cover or whatever you want to call it. The back shows that right there. There's the front. Look how pretty that is. This thing was in fantastic condition. My presser was like, well, these types of books are hard to do any work to. So it was kind of, it is what it is type thing. So there really was not any work to be done on it. There's one minor spot here that might gig me, but I'm really hoping for that 9.8. The 9.8 has some real value. 9.6 has some value too. But I'm really hoping for that 9.8. This is such a cool cover. All right, so without further ado, Mortal Kombat #1 in 9.6. Okay, so they gigged me on this one little minor little dent here. I mean, it's just, and it's not color breaking, so the corners are fresh and crisp, and it looks like a brand new book. This is so cool. So Malibu Comics #1, or Mortal Kombat, sorry, Mortal Kombat by #1 by Malibu Comics. I got it. Sorry guys, it's late. Yeah, so 9.6, can't complain about that. There aren't many on the census there. I think, I want to say like in the 20s or 30s. Even at like a 9.6, I think it was also in the 20s or 30s. So it's a pretty low census. I don't know if that's because of a lack of popularity. I don't know if it's a lack of supply. I don't know if it's a lack of nice copies. I don't know, but it is a cool book to have. And boy, it is beautiful. Look at that. Look at that cool cover. That's awesome. Well, guys, that's it for the submission. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I did. I love this kind of thing. And if you like this kind of thing, please please consider subscribing to the Codex Comic Station. We'd love to have you. And if you like this kind of thing, we're always doing this kind of neat stuff. So please subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. So until next time, this is Rebel Scum signing off.